What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Meg, and today I'm going to show you how to French braid, get this hairstyle, and a couple of others. Alright, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, glad to have you. This is normally a makeup channel, but I like to switch things up, so be sure to check out my other videos if you're interested in beauty or lifestyle things. That you can find it all here on my channel. But today I figured I would take a break from the makeup just to share this hairstyle that I've been wearing with you guys. I've been loving this for summer, and I think it will transfer into fall really nicely, especially with the variation that I'm going to show you. So this is going to be a very beginner friendly, hopefully, braiding video for you guys. If you're stuck on French braiding, or if you need someone to talk it through while you're doing it yourself, you are in the right place. I'm going to completely talk you through one braid, and then I'm going to cut to the styling. And if you're somebody that needs extra guidance and you want to see the other braid being done, I will show you the other braid after the styling, just so those who already have an idea of braiding aren't sitting through two braiding explanations. So that is the flow of the video today. I am so excited to share these hairstyles with you. Let me know if you would like to see more hair related videos from me, or what content you would like to see, and what has been your go-to summer hairstyle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll into it. And P.S. if you would like a makeup tutorial on this, let me know and I'd be happy to do it for you guys. Alright, so I already have my hair split. I tried my best to get it as even as possible and down the middle as possible. It's really, I don't know, I'm hanging out in my house, so I don't really care if it's exactly perfect. There are about to be so many unflattering angles, but we are here, we're gonna work with it. And by the way, I am so aware that this eyebrow is so much more arched than my other one. Does anybody else feel like their face is completely crooked? Okay, so to get this started, I am going to pull this little section right here. Obviously, if you want the braid to be more voluminous, you will take bigger sections, but I want to keep this pretty tight. Okay, so I have my three pieces. I don't know if I can talk and do this at the same time. So I'm crossing under, crossing under, crossing under, crossing under. So I feel like I have a pretty tight knot at the top. See my little baby hair poking through. So I'm just going to slowly add more hair. So for me, I'm going to take this outer piece, add to it, cross under the middle. So like that's the whole thing with braiding, is that you are either crossing over or crossing under the middle. So again, I'm taking some, adding it to the under piece, crossing over the middle. And then I'm not going to be super, super tight around my face, because I am going to want to pull pieces out to frame my face later. And then you can also kind of choose the direction of your braid. If you really want it to be like straight back, you can pull your hair back this way. If you want it more angled and down, you can go that way. So it's kind of, once you get the hang of it, you can start to pay more attention to the flow of your hands, and you just want to make sure that you'll be duplicating that on the other side. So I'm still trying to keep this going at a downward angle, and it's just a lot of repeating the same thing, taking piece, a small section, adding it to the outer piece. So I have everything now between these two fingers, and then I'm going to go under, and then I go like this to tighten as I go. And then again, I'm just going to keep this to pretty small sections. So I'm crossing under. I interchange my braids a lot. So something that helps me is going under, 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 like just saying that over and over in my head, so I don't forget that I'm doing a French braid, not a Dutch braid. So again, right here you can see I added a piece to the outer piece, crossing under. picking up a small section. You can also use like a comb if you want to be super, super specific, but I'm fine using my fingers. So again, all of this is added into one section, crossing under. And then now that I'm getting to the back, I'll turn around in just a minute, but I'm pulling from the back of my part, almost like straight up. And here, if your hair is a little bit greasy, it might lay a little bit bumpy. So again, I'm just going under. Thin section of hair, and you can see that in the front I'm taking longer sections like this instead of, you know, like that, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm doing such a bad job at explaining this. Going under. So again, and then what I like to do when I'm at the back of my head is, this is why I have this piece separated, because I don't want to leave an accidental piece in the middle, because I've had that happen before. So I start my finger over here and lightly swoop around to make sure I'm not missing any hair, and then I'm gathering all the hair from this side of the part. So again, it's the same thing, adding it to the outer piece, crossing under. Also a great arm exercise. So this is going to be like this last piece from the front that I am taking. And then you can kind of see here, what I do is open up my ring finger, and I could collect the hair with my ring finger. And then I know to take this hair that's on top of my ring finger to pull through, and then I just reposition the hair. So now I'm gonna try to show you the back of my head. It's probably gonna look like a hot mess. Like I said, my hair is like super greasy. Even with dry shampoo, there's like no saving it. So again, I'm just making my way through, making sure I'm not leaving any hair out. Going under. So now over here, hopefully you guys can see, I have no idea what's even on my monitor right now. I'm going to go ahead and add, and can keep doing like those longer sections. So I'm just working my way around my ear. I've added it. And then now I'm tucking it under my ring finger, pulling, and then now I can grab section by section to transfer it to my other hand. So again, adding a small piece, going under, and then transferring the hair to my other hand. That was a little bit bigger of a section than I wanted. At this point, my arms are pretty tired, so I'm kind of overdoing the braiding. So I tend to get lazy and take bigger sections, but still, I'm gonna try to take small sections, cross under, tighten, transfer hair, take another small section, add together, cross under, tighten, transfer the hair. And this near the bottom is where it may get a little bit messy with accidentally picking up pieces and like baby hairs from the other side of your head. I don't worry about it, because chances are people are not going to be paying that close of attention to your hair. So now we are getting down to the nitty-gritty. Little section of hair going under, tightening that. And then I'm not really against my scalp. I run out of room, so now it's just kind of going to be hanging down. Under, See, my brain almost wanted to go over there. And then I'm scooping up the rest of the hair, and then I'm just making sure that I literally have it all. And then one last under with gathered hair. And then under, 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 under. And then what I'm going to do is hold the hair between my fingers like this. And now I can more comfortably switch back over this way to finish the braid. So when you're doing this, it can be a little bit confusing, but you just want to look to see where the hair needs to go. So this hair isn't going to cross over. I can see that this chunk of hair on my right needs to go in the middle. So then I will just honestly just take my brush and brush my hair because I like to make sure my hair is smooth. So again, it's just a basis of going over the middle. And what I like to do is that I'm holding tension the whole time because if I'm just like letting go, that's gonna make the braid looser. So to hold it tight, and then I'm just going to braid all the way down. And I do have super fine, super thin hair, so my braids, even when I try to pancake them and pull them out, they always look like super thin. Okay, so we have one braid done, and I got pretty much and pretty close to the bottom of my hair. I don't have any smaller elastics than like a regular hair tie, so if I had a smaller one, I could get away with going down pretty much all the way to the end of my hair. So you can see I have my baby hairs that are kind of just sticking up and sticking out and looking messy. So what I'm going to do is gently, you don't want to rip the hair out of your head. I'm gently going to start pulling some of these pieces out to frame my face, pull some out around my ear. And I'm honestly just going to leave it looking a little peach fuzzy for now because I want to get the other side down and then I can more evenly pull face framing pieces. And bring my seat up so you can kind of see how I have hair like right here. I was taking too long to make the braid down my head, so I have like this little loop-de-loo. You can easily just take a small bobby pin and just pin that up and no one will be able to see it. Or you can try to hide it with a hairstyle option that I will show you in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and do this other braid. If you need another run through of braiding, if you're a beginner at braiding, this braiding section will be at the end of the video because if people kind of already got it, I don't want them to sit through me doing it again. I will show it. It will just be at the end of the video. Okay, so now that we have our braids done and done, I did go around and pull out a few pieces around. Like I said, my hair is greasy, so it was harder to get, like, I feel like my hair is opposite. Like, people are like, greasy hair is better, and I'm like, not for me. It's a lot easier for me to pull my hair out when it's clean, so I would be able to get a lot more like face framing pieces. When my hair is greasy like this, I normally don't like pulling anything out, but for the sake of the video, I did. Okay, so style one. I'm going to work on this side. As you can see, I was able to get my braid down pretty far. So what we are going to do is twist this up into a braided bun. So what I'm going to do is just literally pick up the braid, twist it. And I'm gonna wait for it to kind of like twist up on itself. So you can see, would it be easier for me to do this from the back of my head? This looks like it could work. All right, so I have my braid twisted, right? So what I'm going to do is just wrap the rest of it around, and I'm going to pull this ponytail out. And I'm going to keep the little end, this little end guy right here, keep it tucked up close to my hairline. And then I'm going to just take my elastic, wrap it around to secure. And there you have your little braided bun. I've been seeing Tori from the challenge wear her hair like this a lot, and I like it. I think it's like really cute. So it's still all braided, it's still tight together, it's up and out of your face. So that's like a more, it's kind of like more polished and a little bit different and unique looking. You can also kind of mess around with the shape of your bun. If you have bobby pins on place or on hand, you can kind of like pin it into place as well if the elastic isn't holding it, but you can see it's a pretty tight hold. So that is one way to style it. And I'm going to go ahead and start to get to this other one. Okay, so this other braid, we didn't really need to braid it all the way down. And then like I said, I have like this little end piece right here that's like sticking out. So we are going to try to fix that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let my hair unravel to here. Again, I feel like I need to turn around. Okay, so here is where I have my hair elasticed off. And then what you want to do is just kind of like messy bun it. So I'm just scrunching my hair up and just kind of hoping it goes into place without falling all out. So yeah, that's another thing that you can do to tie up the hairstyle, is just by making it into a messy bun. Obviously this doesn't feel very secure. It feels like it's gonna fall out. So what you can do is take another hair tie, or if I had bobby pins down here, I would honestly just take bobby pins, and you can even lift the bun up like this. So the bun was down and floppy. So what I'm doing is taking the middle of it and just pushing it up. And then you can take this piece and bobby pin it. So you would really only need like maybe 2 bobby pins for this. I don't know which one do I want to wear. I think I'm gonna go with the braid. So yeah, if you just wanted to do like a little messy bun, it's kind of like a cute little hairstyle that way. All right, so I may have messed up the pattern of my braid a little bit. It's just really no big deal, because it's like, honestly, who's gonna see? Who's gonna be that close to your head to notice? These are things that I tell myself because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So I'm like, Meg, chill. Nobody's gonna be up close dissecting your head with a micro or with a magnifying glass going, this is out of place. Like literally no one cares. So if that will help you, then feel free to use that mantra for yourself. So again, because I'm doing the braided bun, I'm gonna try to get this as little as I can. So then you have less pieces just like poking around. Also, if you don't feel comfortable with transitioning, pulling this out while wrapping it around, all you need to do is have another hair tie on you, and then you can wrap yourself in a bun and then just pull this out once you have everything secure. So again, I'm going to take this and twist it until it starts to go around itself. And then I'm just gonna wrap it around, start to pull this elastic out, keep this end bit close to my scalp, and then quickly, because this is wanting to unravel. So this end piece, keeping it right here, making sure it is going around and getting secure. So as you can see, this one is sitting up higher than this one. So all you have to do is just like mess around with it a little bit. And they're not gonna look absolutely perfect. So like I said, with this piece, the ends are sticking out. Everything over. So these ends were sticking out, so I am tucking them underneath grabbing this elastic and pulling the ends through the elastic. You can also use a bobby pin for reinforcement as well, but that is what it looks like from the back. I hope you guys found this braiding hairstyle helpful. I think that it's obviously something cute, you know, to wear in the summer, but transitioning into fall, I think it could look super cute, especially with the messy buns at the end. That would look so adorable with a cozy sweater. Or if you're like me and you live in the desert, it's still going to be well into the hundreds until about November. So I hope you guys enjoyed this hair tutorial. Obviously, it's something that I am not used to doing, and I have flakes in my hair from my dry shampoo, so love that. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Normally I do beauty videos, but I like to mix it up every now and then. So yes, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Okay, let's do the other side of our hair and braid it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, what I like to do personally, because my hair is a little bit on the greasier side, what I'm going to do is just take my hairbrush and just kind of brush my hair backwards, just so my hair can start to lay in the position of what I want to braid it in. It'll just make it easier for me. And I'm just also giving it a final brush through because, again, I like when my hair is smooth. So this is the easier part because this is literally intact. It's not going to be falling apart. So you can kind of just have your hair willy-nilly. All right, so again, I'm going to go ahead and take a smaller section, and then I kind of already comb it back into 3 little sections. So again, I'm taking this first section right here and I'm twisting it under. So just literally going like that. And then I reposition the hair each time I cross over, just to make it easier on myself. So again, I'm reaching around with my middle finger, swooping that end piece and crossing it to the middle. And then again, I like to do a double singular braid before we add hair in. Okay, so now we have our little braid going. I am tightening that. And again, it's going to be the same thing of taking small sections of hair. So I just added to this section, I'm going to go underneath the middle, reposition, tighten, and then again right here, I have a small section of hair. So I'm adding this to the outer piece, and then I am lifting my ring finger, grabbing that outer piece, going under the middle section, tightening it, repositioning my fingers. So again, the smallest bit of hair added into one chunk, it is going under. Tighten. I'm like trying to bend my hair back, or my head back, so you guys can hopefully more so see what I'm doing. Okay, so this new piece of hair is getting added to this outer piece. Oh, my hair is tangling. Okay, so outer piece, now combined, going under the middle, tightening. Adding to the outer piece, combining those 2 sections together, and then going under the middle. Maybe I should have taken like a couple minute break before I started braiding this side. And it's just taking longer because I'm explaining what I'm doing and trying to get it so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can. So here you can see the braid is starting to go down. So I want to make sure that I'm gonna pull and direct the hair at an angle. So again, taking a small section, adding to this section, going under the middle piece, tightening. And then when you tighten, that's kind of where you can like fix the direction of where you want the braid to go. I gotta give myself a couple seconds. Okay, so here we are, we're starting to get to the back of the head. So again, I'm like starting over definitely on this side, trying to pull the section, making sure I'm getting all the hair. And then in one swoop, I'm just going to auto combine them together. And we are going to go under, tighten. And again, this would be my hand loose, but I have it pulled taut like this the whole time. So adding a section, combining to the end piece, going under, tightening, adding to the outer section, going under, tightening. For some reason this side is wanting to tangle. So I kind of will like brush my hair throughout if I feel like it's getting tangly. So again, adding to this outer piece, going under, taking a section from the back of my head, adding to the outer piece, going under, tightening, and this is going to be the last front piece, and then I'll turn around. Adding to the outer piece, crossing under the middle, tighten, okay, so again, I start on this side, drag my finger over to make sure I'm getting all the hair. I don't have any weird pieces hanging down in the middle when I'm done. Adding to that end section, combining, crossing under the middle, tighten. Transfer the hair over, grab a small section, add it to the outer piece right here. Going to go under the middle, tighten, grabbing another piece of hair, combining it to the outer piece, going under the middle and tightening, grabbing a small section, adding it to the outer, going under, tightening. Okay, good. I was like, can you even see what I'm doing? So again, I am just adding a small section to the outer piece, combining that together, going under the middle, tightening. Adding a small piece to the outer piece, going to take this outer bit, go under the middle, tighten, and then whatever hair is left, I'm adding to this outer piece. And then under, tighten, and now it's just under, 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 and I'm going to turn around and get my chair back up here, brush what is left, and now I can see the direction of the hair. So the hair that is right here on top needs to pass over next. So I can grab this piece, this middle piece, and this outer piece. So this piece needs to cross over the middle, over the middle, and then because we changed positioning, instead of going under, the braid is now over. I know it's like a little bit confusing, but if you were to start going under, you could, but then you would get this twist in your braid. So I know it's a little bit confusing because we were like under, 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 and then now if you transfer your hair back to the front, it's over the middle, over the middle. And that's kind of how you want to go down the rest of your hair. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.